All right. Happy Friday. Posture day today. Infusing with posture today. So strap, a couple blocks, blanket or beach towel. All right, so let's actually start on our back. Get on our back. And let's allow the back to be grounded. So if you'd like, since we're working on posture, go ahead and extend the legs long. But maybe if you feel like it, you can go ahead and put a blanket or towel underneath your shoulders, just to kind of lift you up. Okay. So if you have a beach towel or a blanket, you can place your shoulder blades on it. Legs extended. And then arms extended. And relax the feet. Relax the knees. Soften the belly, the glutes. And then soften through the chest, shoulders, and jaw. A few more breaths. Yeah, and then just as you are, okay, take your arms and bring them into cactus arms. So just bend at the elbows. And then bring your feet flat. And start to windshield wipe the knees left and right and left. And this is just to kind of release the area of the upper back and scapula. So actually by moving the legs, you're bringing a little release to that upper back area. Mm-hmm. And the next time the knees move to the left, leave the knees to the left, and then go ahead and bring your left ankle and weigh it over the right leg. And then you might feel a little stretch through the right hip and the area of the ribs. Good. Come back without releasing the connection of the foot and knee. Bring your right foot flat. And now you look like you have a little number 4 figure. Good. Take the leg now to the opposite side, right? So bring your legs to the right. And this is your chance to take that towel or blanket and move it out of the way. Right hand to the knee, left arm over the head. Get a little stretch. Little stretch. You can look over to one side or the other, whatever feels better. Okay, take your legs, bring them back to center. So now you have a flat back, and then bring your legs up Lace your hands behind your right leg and just encourage your left knee away from you. And then go ahead and roll through the right ankle. So a little shoulder release, chest release, hip release before we start the class. And then roll the right ankle in the opposite direction. Good. Maybe extend the right leg up. Good. Go ahead and release the left leg up. Now you've got legs up. Good. Take your hands behind your thighs, behind your knees, or behind your legs, lower legs, and then bring them towards you, even if it's only half an inch. This is a very safe forward fold. Good. Feet flat. So bend the knees, feet flat. And then here we go again. Open your arms to the sides and windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Good. And then the next time the knees shift to the right, keep the knees to the right, and then bring your right ankle and weigh that left leg down. I don't know what's happening with my... All right. Good. So nice deep breaths here. Nice deep breaths. Okay, so we're gonna continue to find a playlist here that actually wants to work today. Good. Bring the leg back to center. Good. And then take the leg to the other side. So this is where you rock your legs to the left. Take your right arm over your head. Get a little stretch. Good. Back to center. Lace your hands behind the left leg this time and extend the leg up and then roll the ankle. Good. Extend the leg up, soften through the knee, come up to a seat and sit up tall. Good posture, huh? And then once you sit, you're sitting right on your sits bones. If you have to, right? You can always sit on a blanket or a towel or a block. So just know that. Look at your ankles. They're one aligned in front of the other. And then as you inhale, you look forward, press your chest forward, and then on the exhale, back. 3 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 1 more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Good. Switch the position of the ankles. Left ankle in front of right. Grab a strap or a towel. And then take your arms. Maybe so that your hands rest right in front of the knees. So that kind of width. And then take those arms up and over your head. And then imagine the reason why it's nice to have a towel, strap is because you're able to extend wide. So try to extend as if you're trying to take your arms in opposition. Move your head like you're saying yes a few times. And then move your head like you're saying no. And shift your arms to the right a little bit or a lot. And then come back to center and then to the other side. Good. Back to center. Take your arms forward and back 4 times. So exhale here to the front. Inhale to the top, and then this time exhale back. And some of you can just go a little bit back, and others can go all the way back. Good. And then back to center. Inhale. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale back just a little or a lot. Little shoulder mobility. 2 more. Inhale forward or up. Exhale forward. And then inhale up. Exhale back. Last full cycle. We inhale up. Exhale forward. And then we inhale up. Exhale back. Good. When we inhale up this time, we're going to bend the right elbow. And we're going to let that left arm try to encourage a nice little stretch through the back of the right arm. Okay, if you don't have a strap or you prefer to just bring your hand to your elbow, you can do it like this. Left hand to the elbow, arm comes close to the ear. Rotate the torso a little bit if you want. And then reverse it. Grab onto the strap and pull it down or help it with the elbow. And then again, bring a little mobility to the ribs. Good. All right, shoulders up and back once. And then let's go right into child's pose. So we'll infuse a nice little flow and add some nice postural tips within the flow. Knees wide, toes together. And then if it feels okay and you have those little blocks handy, go ahead and put your hands over the blocks in child's pose. It's going to invite you to kind of open up that front chest a little more. Good. And then go ahead and walk the hands over to the right, a little bit or a lot. Shift back. Good. Second side, walk the hands over to the left. Good. Back to center. Let's put the blocks flat if you're using the blocks. And if you want, you don't need to use the blocks. Let's find good posture in plank pose. Okay. So we're going to make plank pose feel, or you're going to visualize as if you're standing, but you're going to be in plank pose. So you can do it with your knees down like this, or your knees up. But either way, look at your hands, make sure they're stacked right under the shoulders. Okay. Your wrist creases, right? The little line of the wrist creases are parallel to the front edge of the mat. So in other words, the fingers point straight ahead. Okay, hug the belly in, stay on your knees, or tuck your toes and only stay on your toes. Okay, take an inhale here, wherever you decided to be. And as you exhale, just simply cat the back. So press away from the mat. Cat the back, you kind of round. You should feel fire in the gut when you do that. Good. And then take your release and retract the shoulders and sink into the shoulders without bending your elbows. So it helps if you have your knees down. Good. Again, press and round the back. Okay, so round it, keep the elbows straight, stay on your knees or come off your knees. And then go ahead and retract the shoulders. So sink the shoulders down. Maybe bring your knees down. We only have one more to do. So unsink the shoulders and cat the back. Stay on or off the knees. And then we're all going to inhale, drop the knees, move the blocks off to the side if you had them. And then as we exhale, roll onto your belly. Good. Take your elbows forward, keep your hands up, give yourself a little wrist treatment. Maybe even snap those fingers. And then lift your knees or bend your knees, lift your feet and roll your ankles and give yourself a little ankle treatment. Good. Release. Cobra pose. Inhale, long spine. Down dog pose. Exhale. Align your down dog so that you can separate your feet about hip distance apart, so that you're pressing through the balls of the feet. So the toes are actually not really as anchored through the mat. They're placed on the mat. And then if you look at your knees, they can be soft to maintain a long spine or keep them straight. Heels start to move down towards the earth. Belly starts to move in towards your back. Good. And then align your ears with your arms. Lift the heels high, inhale. Lower the heels, exhale. Two more. Lift the heels high, inhale. This is just to wake up your feet. Lower the heels, exhale. Good. Good stretch for the calves. Last one. Inhale, lift the heels high. Exhale, draw the heels down. Take your left foot, anchor it on a diagonal. Take your right foot, step it forward. This is the bones for warrior one. So since we're working on posture, good alignment, make sure your back foot is grounded on its back edge or the outer edge, and then the front foot is really grounded on the inner edge. Hands to the waist, hug the belly, find your posture. Good. Here's warrior one, reaching the arms up. Stretching the left hip, strengthening the right knee and right thigh. Okay, keep yourself here, or if your shoulders are tight, open your arms wider. Keep the breath, inhale. Let's turn this into a crescent pose. So simply lift the back heel and point your hip more forward. So the left knee points forward and down. Yes, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, open your arms out, anchor the back foot, and come into warrior two. Still bending the right knee. Good. And then last time now, square the shoulders, bring your arms back, stay on the ball of the back foot, crown of the head forward. These is the makings of warrior three. So warrior one, crescent pose, warrior two, warrior three preparation. Now take your hands to the floor, inhale, step back, plank pose and lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. Heels high, inhale. Lower the heels, exhale. One more, heels high, inhale. Lower the heels, exhale. Right foot anchors on a diagonal. left foot steps forward. Hands to the waist, start with a foundation, right? Anchor and lift. And then send your arms up. Hug the belly in so you keep working on a nice open chest, strong posture. And then go ahead and take your next inhale there. And if you want to, you can widen the arms more. Good. Right heel up, crescent pose. Sink into it. And then take your inhale and crescent. Open the arms, warrior two. Knee is moving towards the pinky side of the foot. Good, and then we square and prepare for that warrior three. So shoulders square, arms back, look forward, back heel up. Good. Hands to the floor, inhale, step back, lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Child's pose or down dog, exhale. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up the cardio a little bit. We're gonna break down those few movements into a flow, right? Movement and breath to get the body nice and warm. Inhale wherever you are. Let's find down dog on the exhale. Heels high, inhale. Heels low, exhale. Anchor the left foot, step the right foot forward. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, sink the hips, bring the hands to the floor. Plank pose, lower to the belly. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. Good. Anchor the right foot, step the left foot forward as best as you can. Inhale into warrior one. Exhale here. Hands to frame the front foot, inhale. Step back and lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. Feet come together this time. Right leg lifts, inhale. And then step the right foot forward. And then send yourself up with your arms, crescent pose. Inhale. Sink into it, exhale. Anchor the palms on the inhale, step back. Lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. Feet together, left leg up, inhale. Step it through, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale. Settle in, exhale. Plant your palms, inhale. Plank pose, lower to the belly, exhale. Your cobra on the inhale. Down dog, exhale. Feet together, right leg lifts, inhale. Step it forward, exhale. Warrior two, inhale. Settle into warrior two, exhale. Cartwheel up. Cartwheel the hands. Cartwheel the hands to frame the foot, inhale. Cartwheel the hands. Plank pose, inhale. Lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. That song completely went on its own. I was trying to figure out if it was going to slow it back down. Left leg up, inhale. Step the left foot forward. Anchor the right foot, warrior two. Good. Inhale in warrior two. Settle the hips in warrior two. Good. Cartwheel the hands. Inhale, stepping back. Exhale, lowering to the belly. Keep the flow. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, shift it back. It's all movement and breath. Right leg inhale, lifts. Step the right foot forward. Okay. Inhale, send your arms back like wings. Remember, we prepared for warrior three. Stay in the preparation or come off the back leg. Inhale in wherever version you decided to take. Exhale. And then land it back, frame the foot with your hands, stepping back on the inhale, lowering as you exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. Left leg up, inhale. Step the left foot forward, exhale. Grab your wings on the inhale and stay in this prep, or as you exhale, come off the back leg. Hold it here for the inhale. Take a full exhale. And then land it, hands down, inhale. Step back, lower to the belly, exhale. It's Cobra Pose on the inhale. And down dog pose on the exhale. Putting all of it together, one breath and movement. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. So anchor the back foot on the diagonal. Here it is, warrior one, inhale. Exhale. Pick up the back heel, go right into crescent pose, inhale. Exhale. Open into warrior two, inhale. And then stay here for the exhale. And then square those little shoulders. Look forward as you inhale. Stay, maybe bringing your arms forward, or as you exhale, come off the back leg. Warrior three. Hold it on the inhale. Plank pose, lower to the belly. Exhale. It's Cobra Pose. As you take an inhale. And down dog pose on the exhale. Last side. Left leg up, inhale. Step the left foot forward as you exhale, and then anchor the back foot on a diagonal. Warrior one. Inhale in warrior one. Exhale in warrior one. Crescent pose. So pick up the back heel. Inhale in crescent. Exhale in crescent. Warrior two. Inhale in warrior two. Exhale in warrior two. And then here it is, last one. Square the shoulders. Square the hips. Inhale, send your arms forward and stay in this preparation to warrior three, or come back up. Hold it on the inhale, step back, plank pose, and lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Good. We're going to take an inhale in child's pose, and then we're going to resume into your down dog as we exhale. Send the right leg up on the inhale. Let's bend the knee and open the hip. Good. Take a gaze in between your thumbs and take your inhale. Bring your right knee underneath you. And then as we exhale, kickstand the right foot and bring your left arm up. Try to square the shoulders so one shoulder's above the other. And then maybe lift the back leg or the left leg off the mat. And let's bend the knee and try to work on that front body opening. So the opposite of where our daily posture takes us. We're constantly rounded and reaching forward. This is the opposite of that. Good. Now look forward. Step the left foot to the front of the mat. Okay. Grab a towel or a strap if you have it handy, because you'll probably want to use it. And then take your back foot on a diagonal like you're doing warrior two. I'm going to come up to warrior two legs with my strap. Okay, hands behind you, grab that little strap. Grab it as wide as you had it when we started class. And then supinate or roll your arms forward so your inner elbows point forward. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're going to sink forward. You'll hold yourself here in this little warrior two forward fold of sorts. And then depending on your flexibility, you might take more shoulder stretch into it. You can take your shoulders as far away from your hips as you wish. Noticing that as you bend your left knee, you're stretching the right inner thigh and the left hip. Good. Take an inhale. Bring your hands closer to your hips. Take the strap out of the way. And then right hand comes under the shoulder. Drop the right knee if you want. Left arm up. Lunge, twist. Twists are really helpful for your posture. They kind of help you release tension. Yes, come back to center, inhale. Pull the right knee down, tuck the right toes. Bring your blocks in alignment with the shoulders. And then if you're okay, shift your shoulders back, stretch out your left leg. Good. You rock forward, inhale, step to the front of the mat, and let's find a nice chair as we exhale. So sink into your chair, move the blocks out, send the arms in cactus, shift your head back. Good. And then we're going to play with releasing the hands behind us if it's available. We're going to play with stretching the shoulders again. We've done that a lot. And then maybe bringing the right heel up. And then looking forward and leaning forward, keeping this nice long back, but then challenging the core by bringing the leg back if we can. Maybe floating the leg back. And some of you can't float it. You might have to just tap the leg back and do as best as you can. Good. Feet come together, front of the mat. Sink the feet down, but reach the arms up. Inhale. Forward, fold, exhale. Inhale, look forward, step back, plank pose. Look forward in plank, lower to the belly, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale. This time we're gonna rest in child's pose. And we're gonna take our I'm sorry, I meant to say in down dog. And we're gonna take our down dog shorter, make it like a little Frenchie, right? Like your little Frenchies, Scott. So make it short enough so that you feel like your heels are rooted on the mat. And then, like I said, twists are nice and liberating because they kind of help you release your torso. It's good for your posture. So let's center the left hand a little bit in down dog, but center it a little bit. And then bring your right hand towards the left leg. Doesn't matter where on the left leg, it's wherever suits you. Good. And then switch. Take your right hand and bring it down. Take your left hand and bring it somewhere towards the left leg. Look under the left arm as best as you can. Very nice. Release it. Drop the knees. Stay with your toes tucked. Sometimes our posture is affected by our feet, having tight feet. So stretch your feet here. And then reach your arms all the way up on the inhale. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Exhale. And then switch. Left ear towards the left shoulder. Good. Release it. Hands in front of you. Tap the tops of the feet to the floor. And then inhale. And as you exhale, come back into down dog. Let's do side B. Find your down dog. Anchor through those feet. And then lift the heels high. Inhale. Bring the left knee to the floor. Exhale. Kickstand the left foot. Open the right arm out. And then we're going to work the front body opening. So bring up the right leg and bring the heel towards the glute and the hand towards the foot. Look to the front of the mat, step that right foot there. Anchor the back foot so you've got a low warrior 2 going on. And then maybe use a strap again. Or maybe this time you don't need a strap and you can just use your hands. Interlace your hands, kiss your palms together. Inhale. On a diagonal, toss your chest down. You pull the arms as much away from your glutes as you can. And if you were to move your head, you would notice that you're not holding on to the neck muscles too tight. Good. Look, release the strap if you have it. Look forward, left hand down, inhale, lunge twist. Good. And then from here, bring your hands down. And instead of making that Frenchy down dog, we're going to walk to the wide edge of the mat. And we're going to connect our head as close to the mat as we can connect it. And we're going to work on a long spine. So if you need to put a blanket under your head, or you need to put a block under your head, you're going to do that as long as you can continue to create a nice long spine. Releasing the tension of the inner thighs, so it makes it nice. And loosen the hips. Yes, insert headstands if you want to insert a headstand. And then bring the legs down if they're up, walk the hands under the shoulders and back to the front of the mat. We'll all meet in child's pose, seated child's pose. So step back into down dog and then come into child's pose by sit up. Good. And then from here, you'll be able to lean back so you open more of the front body. So you can sit on a block if you want, any version of a block. You can untuck the toes or keep them tucked and then lean back a little bit. This is helping you open quads, hips, belly, front of the neck, shoulders, chest. And it's even waking up a little bit of a stretch in the wrists, because a lot of times we do this and we're not on our wrists. One more big inhale. Come over to your seat as you exhale. So block out of the way. And then take yourself and sit back. So part of a good posture is having a strong core. And we're going to go ahead and do some little core movements. And then we're going to do some more stretching. We're going to have fun with core. So grab a block and put the block kind of at the top of the mat. Okay, everything is optional. I'm already giving you the disclaimer. Everything is optional. It's not bad. So bring yourself back a little bit. Open your chest through and feel like you're sitting on your bum, not on your back. So you're sitting right on your bum, on your ishiotuberosity area. Okay. Hug the block that's in front of your mat with your feet. Okay. And then recline back to the forearms. Okay. And then some of you might be like, this is enough where I'm at. And then others might be able to pull the knees in a little bit, just so you can pick up the block. And then extend the block up and then tap the block down. If this bothers your back, come all the way to your back. And then you can do the same thing. Extend the block up, pull the block down. Okay. We're going to do that 5 times. Extend on the inhale. Whoops, I almost lost it. Bring it down on the exhale. Just the act of holding the block is really activating to the core. 4 more. Extend the block. Inhale, pull the block. Okay, again, extend the block, exhale. Inhale, tap it down. Extend, exhale. Inhale, tap it down. 1 more. Extend, exhale. Inhale, tap it down. Okay, let's take care of your back. So now all the way to the back you go. Knees in, hold the block in between your feet. Start off by hugging the knees in so you can feel a nice stable back, shoulders grounded, lower back grounded for now, and then extend the legs up. Take your arms over your head. We'll inhale with the arms down, and then on the exhale, we're gonna reach up to the block. If you can reach it, you're gonna grab it and bring the block over your head. If you cannot reach it, you just pretend you reach it. You don't have to grab it. And then again, exhale, go ahead and place the block back in between the feet. Inhale, bring the arms back. Exhale, reach for the block. Inhale, bring the block back. 1 more like that. Exhale, reach for the block. Bring the arms back. Bend the knees, feet flat. Okay, so we're gonna add something to that same thing we just did. We're gonna add leg movement, which activates the hip flexors. So we'll start the same way. You can do the same thing we did. It'll be the arms back on the inhale, and then as we exhale, we reach for the block. When the block comes back, the legs move forward, maybe a couple of inches, maybe all the way towards the mat. That's up to you. Maybe you have to just bring the knees bent and then bring it all the way back up. Put the block even in between the knees if that's easier. Okay, and then inhale, open. Exhale, reach for the block. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring it back in. Do it on your own 4 more times. One more time for me. Good. Hug the knees into the chest when you're done. Notice what's happening with your little core there. Okay, so that was working more of the mid part of the core, the front part of the core. Let's move into the sides of the core, the obliques. So we're going to come up and we're going to bring the forearm, left forearm to the side. And we're going to align the elbow with the shoulder. So elbow with shoulder, and you're on your side. Couple of things you can do here to create more support. Your top leg can be right in front of you like this. Okay, less support, your top leg is next to your bottom leg. So right arm comes up. You're gonna inhale, and then as you exhale, you're just gonna lift your hips as much as you can off the mat with the support or the leg or not. And we're gonna do just 4 of them. So we're gonna inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips. 3 more. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower as you inhale. Release to the back as you exhale. Take a moment and we'll do the second side. Okay, second side, roll to the other side. Forearm down, top leg in front of you for support or next to the other leg. Left arm up on the inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips off the mat, even if it's a couple inches. And then inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Lower as you inhale. Come all the way to the belly as you exhale. So now we're going to work the back part of the core. Start off in Crocodile Pose. So stack your hands, bring your your forehead over your hands and your forearms relax over the mat. Your pelvis is neutral. You're holding no tension on the shoulders. And then you're going to keep your forehead as is. And as you inhale, just trust that your right leg can come off the mat by you squeezing the glutes. And then bring the right leg down. Inhale, then exhale, left leg off the mat. And then inhale, left leg down. Exhale, right leg off the mat. Inhale, right leg down. Make sure the toes point straight down. Exhale, left leg off the mat. Inhale, left leg down. Exhale, both legs off the mat. Maybe an inch, maybe an attempt. Good. Keep the legs off the mat. Notice how you're igniting through the glutes a little bit. Now bring your forehead off the hands. And then see if you can slide your arms out to the side like wings. Okay, working that back core. Thumbs up. See if when you bring your thumbs up, your shoulders come up higher. And then maybe reach your arms back like jet wings and see if your shoulders come up even higher. Inhale here. Exhale, go back to rest in Crocodile Pose. Okay, so we're going to do what we call prone jumping jacks. And these are so good to strengthen the back muscles that are responsible for good posture, to keep you nice and strong. And essentially it's what we just did, but more flowy. So elevate both legs off the mat by using the glutes. Elevate the forehead off the hands by using the strength of the back of the neck and the shoulders. And then elevate the arms back by using that scapula and that upper back. And then all of your back body is Powerful here, right? Take your exhale, bring your feet together and your hands by your side and maybe look forward, not up like this. Keep your spine nice and long. And then separate the arms, maybe bring them over the head, separate the legs. Inhale, come right back without touching the floor with your hands and feet. Exhale. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, best one. Inhale. And exhale. Cobra pose. Inhale. Down dog pose. Exhale. Feet together at the back of the mat. Press through your palms evenly. Lift through all 10 toes a little bit. Feel the stretch in the Achilles when you do that, the lower legs. Now bring the heels really high. Bring the right leg up off the mat and bend that right knee. Open the hip, look forward, inhale. Pigeon pose is the exhale. So right knee forward, left knee down. You have a blanket close, you have a block close. So if you want to put a blanket under your shoulders or a block under your hip, you can do that. Slow down your breath. Relax in the hips and even the belly. Relax through the belly here. I'm going to upright the torso. And we're going to roll to the right glute a little bit. And then we're going to create just a nice long right leg. So then it looks like a giant number 7. Okay. Keep your blocks and your blankets nice and close. We're going to take a very nice release to the back. So rotate as much as you wish so that you stay on your side like that. And you now try to bring your chest towards the floor. Kind of a lower back twist. Good, come all the way up, slowly inhale. And then as you exhale, come into your down dog. I notice the difference right now between my right side body and my left side body, right? So now it's time for you to bring your feet together again, and let's do the same ritual. Draw the heels down, 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 as close to the mat as you can get them. And now lift them high and bring the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip, inhale. It's pigeon pose, which you can always do also on your back. Good. So you can upright your torso and create that mirrored number 7 here. So straight leg, straight leg. And then the idea from here is to keep the legs like that, but just give your torso a rotation. You can tuck your right toes under. You can get that right heel up. I just released my back. You might notice your back pops a little bit. So do what feels okay. Good. Take your inhale. Come all the way up. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring the legs forward. And then we're going to take our beach towel, or we have our blankets here. We're going to roll it up, and we're actually going to roll it up and bring our rolled up little burrito right underneath our armpits. So I think the best way for me to explain it is that if you were to make a straight arms out in alignment with your shoulders, the towel or the strap is right underneath that. So you create almost like a little support, and then take your block if you want and put it underneath your head, unless you want that sensation of your head coming down. Just make sure your earlobes are not right next to the shoulders. So you have to have a little space. And then if you're here with me, I'll give you a little aromatherapy. So you can rub your hands together. You're welcome to Bend your elbows and bring your hands under your head, almost like you're taking a relaxing approach to reclining. And when you're ready, you can roll to your side. Start to move a little bit of the fingers and the toes. You can come up to your comfortable seat when you're ready. Sit with a little lifted tailbone so that you can take a little assessment of your posture. Align your head with your sacrum. So shift your head back in space so that there's a straight line that starts at the crown of the head and travels all the way down to the base of your spine. And then think about something that will inspire you today, something that you want to invite into your day as a positive quality. And then attach the words I am in front of it. Bring your hands to your heart or thumbs towards the heart and say that phrase in your mind as we take our next inhale. Take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, open the mouth, let go of what no longer serves you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you online. As I jump up on my, ooh, look at my hair. Thank you.